I honestly don't know what to say. I'm gonna try and control my anger, but I apologize straight off if I get into this bit, get out of case. Let's take a look at this. This is the Falcons versus Carolina Panthers review. Desmond Ridder, 12 for 20, 152 yards, one touchdown, one pick. Ridder is a bum ass quarterback. There's no simple, short, or nice way of saying it. Ridder is a bum, doesn't deserve to be a starter, and I hope Taylor Heinicke is going to be a starter for the rest of the season. He's running out of bounds. It's 2nd and 10. And keep in mind, this is inside 4 minutes left to go. It is 2nd and 10. And we are down, getting ready to score at Carolina. The score is 7. What? Is it 7-6? And we are down, getting ready to score. If we score a field goal, the Carolina Panthers have to. Sorry, what was the score? Yeah, it was 7-6. We have to. If we score, the Carolina Panthers have to score a touchdown. Completely fine, and we win the game, which is what we should have. Desmond Ridder runs out of the pocket, getting chased by Brian Burns. It's about to step out of bounds. The out of bounds line is here. Desmond Ridder is here, and he throws the ball straight to where Pitts was, but it was such a horrible throw. And what do you think happens? Desmond Ridder, for the 15th fucking time, throws a goddamn interception. He had a fumble earlier in the game. Now he throws a pick when it means the most. And what just happened? What do I expect? The Panthers, in their own 10-yard line, went down the field. Final 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, down to the last second. Score field goal. Panthers win 9-7. This team is shit. The Falcons are a piece of shit. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm trying to be nice, but it's not working anymore. The Falcons are shit, Arthur Smith's shit, and Desmond Ridder is the biggest piece of shit in the world as a quarterback. Everybody's making jokes about Desmond Ridder throughout the whole season, how bad he is. And now people can finally see Desmond Ridder truly is just a pile of dog shit as a quarterback. He really, truly is. Also, I want to get into this before I get on to Ridder. Algier, 14 carries, 45 yards. Bijan Robinson. Let's clap it up for Arthur Smith for being the dumbest motherfucker out there in the world. Bijan Robinson, a guy we selected in the draft, 8th overall in the first round, had 7 carries for 11 yards. Why the hell is Bijan Robinson not getting carries? Why is he not getting carries? Desmond didn't even have that many passing attempts. He had 20. And yet, Bijan Robinson only had 7 carries. I don't care about the conditions. The conditions were horrible. That is the perfect type of conditions where you can run the ball. That is the perfect type of situation where you're not supposed to, pass the ball. That's where you run the ball because of those conditions. Because if you're passing, it's more likely to throw an interception. But Desmond's interception was just so badly. But we did not select Bijan Robinson 8th overall in the first round to give him 7 carries. We want him to have a majority of the carries. I love Tyler Algier. I was saying before the draft that we don't need to draft a running back because we had Tyler Algier. And in his first season, he went over 1,000 yards. Bijan Robinson still had an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards in his first season just like Tyler Algier did. But I think that's not the case anymore considering he got 11 yards. I think he needs to average at least 50 yards per carry for the rest of the season. He's going to have a game that has where he goes over 100 yards to get him back in the case because I believe he's in the 760s right now in terms of rushing yards. But still, Jonnu Smith, our leading receiver, 2 catches, 61 yards. Minus 61 off of 152. Desmond Ridder would have had under 100 yards. And considering the fact that Desmond Ridder threw over 300 yards against a better defense, tells you how bad Ridder is. It truly tells you how bad Ridder is. He threw 300 yards against a good defense. Yes, that's good for Ridder, but even I was saying last week, I didn't upload a review, but I was saying last week, that does not matter. I don't care if Desmond Ridder had one good game. He's probably going to stink it up. And I said when I was going to talk about the Falcons that we can go with the rest of the season, beat the Carolina Panthers, probably beat the Bears, but that we're not winning the rest of the game. We should beat the Carolina Panthers, and we fucking lose. Why is this team always doing this to me? And of course, the one biggest deal is that it's a kicker that went to the University of Florida. Go Gators, by the way. But he went to the University of Florida, scored the winning field goal, and the Falcons are now 6-8. Yes, you heard that right. The Falcons are now 6-8. Yeah, and not also mention the Saints won, the Buccaneers won, and we're going to face a team, the Colts, next week, who beat the Steelers pretty convincingly. Then we go on to play the Chicago Bears, who almost beat the Cleveland Browns. Chicago is one of the best defenses. They forced 3 interceptions on Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco still came back and won the game. And then we play the Saints, who won pretty convincingly without their 2 best receivers, Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. No matter whether it was the Giants the Giants with Tommy Vito are bad, but still they won pretty convincingly. If you think that we're going to win any of those games, you are fucking mistaken. You are really mistaken. The Falcons are right now going to finish 6-11, and then we either trade for Justin Fields or we go select a quarterback in the draft. Because there's no fucking way possible. If Ridder is still the starting quarterback heading into next season, whoever the fucking GM is, or whoever makes the fucking decision on that, they're fucking brain dead. Desmond Ridder should not be the starting quarterback. And notice how I didn't say the coach. Because I want Arthur Smith fired. I want him gone after today. I want Arthur Smith gone because he no longer deserves to be the Falcons head coach, considering the 2 seasons that he's had as Atlanta Falcons coach. We're supposed to be improving each season. First season, alright, finished 7-10. Second season, 7-10. Third season, we're probably going to have around the same record, if not 8. It probably up 7-10. That means we have 3 seasons of 7-10. What is he going to be the new Jason Garrett? I don't really know. Time of possession. The Falcons got beat in time of possession 33 minutes to 26 minutes. First down, Carolina Panthers had 17, Atlanta had 12. Total yardage, 283 for Carolina, 204 for Atlanta. 2 turnovers for Atlanta, 4 fumbles. And yards per play, 4.5 for Carolina, 4 for Atlanta. And my basis whole point of this final, saying what I'm going to say in the final thing is going to be that Desmond Ridder is a bitch-ass quarterback. He's a bum quarterback. Doesn't even deserve to be a fucking backup. If he is a backup, then he's going to be a terrible backup. And then when it comes to the case of Arthur Smith, I'm tired of saying this. I've said this multiple times, whether it's in videos or whether it's in real life. Arthur Smith deserves to be fired.